They told you to dream big. They told you to work hard. But what they never told you is that success isn't given to the most talented or the most connected. It's given to those who are willing to die and be reborn again. Not in flesh, but in mindset. Success is not a straight road. It's not a checklist. It is a battlefield, and the war is inside your mind long before it's ever fought in the real world. The truth is, most people don't fail because they're incapable. They fail because they believe the lie that says you are meant to be average. They were born with a dream and slowly conditioned into comfort, into fear. They bury their ambition under convenience, and they spend years blaming fate, luck, or timing, never realizing the enemy wasn't the world. It was always their own reflection. That's the part they don't tell you. Success in its rawest form is a brutal mirror. It reflects every excuse you've ever made, every shortcut you ever took, every corner you ever cut. And until you face that mirror without flinching, you will always find yourself just almost making it. Almost rich, almost great, almost happy. But almost is the enemy of everything. Look around you. You think Edison just stumbled on the light bulb? You think Ford just accidentally revolutionized industry? You think Oprah just appeared on stage with certainty and influence? No, they went through fire. They lost repeatedly. They were mocked. They were doubted. They failed, and then they failed again, until something changed. And what changed was not the world. It was their identity. Because here's the truth no one tells you. Success is not about doing more. It's about becoming more. You do not rise above your identity. You become the kind of person whose success cannot ignore. You develop a mind so focused, so unshakable, that the universe has no choice but to bend in your favor. You stop waiting for the right time, and you become the right person. You speak in actions, not hopes. You move with vision, not reaction. There's no secret formula, but there is a cost, and most people are unwilling to pay it because it demands sacrifice. It demands you give up who you are, for who you could become. It demands the death of the old self, the version of you that makes excuses, that lives in fear, that tolerates mediocrity. You must bury that self. Only then do you rise. But to become, you must break. You must shatter the walls you built to protect yourself. The ego, the pride, the identity that says, I already know. Because success does not visit the arrogant. It lives with the humble, the teachable, the ones willing to say, I don't know yet, but I will. The truth no one tells you is that success is not a straight climb. It's a spiral staircase. And with every new level, life will test you again. With bigger obstacles, deeper fears, louder critics. When you level up, so does the resistance. People think success gets easier. It doesn't. You get stronger. And that strength doesn't come from winning. It comes from loss, from heartbreak, from failure, from rejection so sharp it cuts your soul. But still, you rise, because you know the world owes you nothing. You're not entitled to success. You must earn it every single day, through consistency, through discipline, through the unglamorous repetition of hard things. Discipline is love in action. It is the highest form of self-respect. It says, I am worthy of my own promise. It says, I will not betray the vision that was entrusted to me. And when you live that way, when you choose purpose over pleasure, principle over popularity, you become a force. You stop chasing motivation and start creating momentum. You stop reacting to life and start commanding it. You stop living on default and start designing your destiny. Understand this. Success is not found in books. It is not found in courses or clever quotes. It is found in the trenches of action. It is found in the moments when you don't want to do the work, but you do it anyway. It is found when you want to quit, but your purpose is louder than your pain. And this is the hidden cost no one talks about. Success will ask you to walk alone, to lose friends, to outgrow old versions of yourself, to detach from everything you once thought mattered, so you can step into the only thing that ever did. You'll have to say no to the party, no to the distraction, no to the voice that says just this once. Because every just once becomes a pattern, and patterns become your life. You see, success doesn't ask, do you want me? It asks, are you willing to become the person who deserves me? Most people aren't. They want the destination without the transformation. But not you, because deep down you know something most don't. You were not born to be average. You were born to shake this world with your potential, to live in such a way that even failure can't ignore you, and failure will come. Let there be no illusions. It will come like a storm, without warning, without mercy. And it will ask you one question. Do you still believe? That's what separates the great from the forgotten. Not talent, not timing, belief. An unshakable, immovable belief that you were meant for more, even when nothing around you proves it. Because when you're building something extraordinary, there will be a season where it looks like nothing is happening, where the bank account is low, where the progress is invisible, where the support is gone. But you keep showing up. You keep pushing forward. You keep building the bridge even though the shore is hidden in fog. That's where most give up. They confuse invisible growth with failure. But the truth is, the roots grow deep before the tree breaks through the soil. And the deeper the roots, the taller the rise. You must trust the process more than the applause. You must anchor yourself in vision, not validation, because if your motivation is external, the world will destroy you. But if it is internal, if it's soul deep, nothing can stop you. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination. Elon Musk was laughed at for building rockets. The Wright brothers were mocked for dreaming of flight. But the dreamers win, not because the world agrees with them, but because they are willing to look insane long enough for reality to catch up to their faith. You want the truth? Here it is. Success doesn't feel like success when you're in it. It feels like pressure. It feels like discipline. It feels like sacrifice over and over and over again. But the reward isn't just the money. It's who you become in the fire. You become someone who does hard things, who stands tall when the world says sit down, who speaks vision when others speak fear, who walks into chaos with a calm mind and a clear mission, because success isn't about controlling the world. It's about controlling yourself, your thoughts, your habits, your energy. It's about becoming so focused, so intentional, so purpose-driven, that the universe begins to reorganize itself around your commitment. This is the truth no one tells you. There is no savior coming. There is no breakthrough waiting. You are the one you've been waiting for. So stop seeking permission. Stop negotiating with procrastination. Stop flirting with mediocrity. Your greatness is not out there. It's already inside you, buried beneath comfort, fear, and distraction. And if you want it, really want it, you must tear those things out by the root. Not once, not twice. Every single day.